going to be making some carameled apples, and they're so yummy and decorated so cute. So here are some of the things that you're going to need. We have caramels, and they're just the Kraft American Classic caramels that are really yummy. And then we're going to use Oreos as some of the toppings. And then we also have some white chocolate chips, some milk chocolate chips, which are my favorite. I love that kind. And then we have some plates to put them on, more caramels, toppings. These are just really fun little things that you can use to top them, really. Caramel and apples are really the only thing you need, but we want to make them a little bit more fun. And then we also have some toothpicks, and we're going to cut the apples into pieces. And I think with the caramels, you don't just melt them down. I think you add a little bit of water. But it says 5 apples washed, well drained, 1 package of caramels, and 2 tablespoons of water. So we're just going to go ahead and start on the caramel.
You want green apples.
And you want green apples, if you like that. I like green apples, they taste better. So I've just put some wax paper down, and it says to butter one of the pans. It says to butter the pans, but I'm going to use spray pan and put over the top of this wax paper. And I made the mistake of not doing this last time, and it stuck really bad. So make sure to put something that's going to make it not stick. So here are all of the caramels, just without the wrappers on them, getting ready to be cooked, warmed up. And now I'm just getting 4 tablespoons of water. 1. 4. And I'm just going to put that on. Let's see, what does it say? I think it says medium-low heat. So medium-low heat, and now I'm just going to let it simmer, and it said, or let it cook, but it says to make sure and stir it constantly so that it doesn't burn. And then after this is melted, that's when you're going to dip your apples. So let's get our apples ready. So we have these regular ones, we have these ones that will have a toothpick in them, and then these will be, if I can do it, little tiny bite-sized pieces. Cute.
I turned the heat down a little bit because it was starting to boil, and you don't want it to boil. You just want it to melt. So I turned the heat down just a hair bit.
I'm going to do crushed Oreos as one of the toppings. And to do that, I am just putting, I don't know, that's probably good, like 6 Oreos in a bag. I'm going to let all the air out of it, most of it. Just turning it into crumbs and cream as one of the toppings. So for the chocolate, I have white chocolate and milk chocolate. And what I want to do is just take it and do one at a time in the microwave for 30 seconds at a time. Cook it for 30 seconds, stir it. If it still is lumpy, put it in the microwave, cook it for another 30 seconds. Do that until it's completely melted and smooth.
So what I'm doing is I'm taking the apple piece and I'm dipping it thoroughly in the caramel, and then it's dripping a lot, and to speed that up I'm just kind of spinning it a little bit. That helps to get the excess caramel off a little bit faster, I think. And then I take it and I have a second plate here that I'm using to put the toppings on it. So I don't mind if I spill. The spillings aren't going to get all in the caramel dish, and I can actually get the bottom of it really easily just by kind of doing that. So it's all around and over the whole apple. And I can just set it over here. Cool.
Perfect. Looks delicious.
Thank you.
If you hadn't noticed, Michael's helping me with this project. Doing a good job too. I figured out how to do it without all of the caramel dripping to the bottom in a big pile. So I think that's really good. It looks really good too.
So if the caramel's too hot, then it'll fall right off the apple. It'll melt a lot. And if it's not hard, not cool, or not hot enough, then it won't even stick to the apple. And things won't stick to it, toppings won't stick to it. So I've had to heat and reheat this so many times, probably 3 or 4 times so far, just to make sure it always stays the right, the right consistency, the right coolness level, so that it will stick to the apple and it'll stick to the toppings, but it won't spill all over the cookie sheet. So it's kind of a delicate balance you have to try to do.
So some of the ways that I've found work best, if you don't want the caramel to get everywhere, kind of shake it off a little bit and then put some sort of like sprinkles or something on the bottom, so the caramel will just go over the sprinkles and not just go lay flat, kind of like this one. And then we are starting to run low on caramel, so it's easier to just put some chocolate on it if you have some leftover chocolate, and you can put sprinkles on that. These are so cute. Look at how cute that is. And very easy to eat, very clean actually for a caramel apple, I feel like. So there's lots of different ways to do it. You can put whatever toppings you want on it and just be really creative and have fun. I hope you like this video. They're super easy, very cute, easy to eat too. That's what I like about them. They're not as hard as a real carameled apple. Go ahead and try out this and let me know if you liked it, and we'll see you later.